As an amateur horticulturalist without access to a garden, I've mostly focused my attention on houseplants. Since I'm a plant enthusiast with the constant goal of practicing my skills, propagating is my best friend. It basically means free plants for me and my loved ones, a joy that cannot be overstated. Once you become well acquainted with propagating and its various techniques, you can use the skills to trade cuttings with other plant lovers, practice growing various species, and build your collection. Propagating usually refers to cutting a piece of a parent plant and cultivating it to grow independently. The most accessible starting point is asexual propagation, where a new plant is formed from a single parent, like this Pilea peperomioides. For this species, I am using division of stem to turn one plant into two, because this plant grows with many stems that all have roots attached. It's important to analyze the plant you want to propagate to determine which method of propagation you'll need to use to be successful. With different species of plants, other processes should be used, such as layering or grafting, but I won't get into that today. With a semi-succulent plant like this, all you need is a stem that already has some roots, or a node, which refers to the location on a stem to which a leaf or branch is attached. You can usually see a bud there. So I take the plant out of its original pot and split it into two pieces, each with a stem. Usually what I like to do next is rinse off the soil on the roots. This plant has been growing in the pot for quite some time, so it's good to remove the soil that has likely been stripped of a lot of the nutrients that the plant needs. At this point, I also usually remove any dead roots that I see, but this plant isn't that big, so it's not really necessary. To start propagating these cuttings, I put the stems directly into a glass of clean water. If your cutting has a node, the node should be fully submerged because that's where the roots will form. I'm using a set of clear glass tubes designed for propagating with an aesthetic appearance, but any cup of water will do, even a bowl if that's all you have. After a few weeks, the roots have become more dense. Once the majority of the roots have gotten to be at least a centimeter long, the plant is ready to be potted into nutrient-rich soil again. I place each plant into a small pot already filled halfway with soil, and then tuck the stem and roots beneath another warm blanket of soil. And now I have two Pilea peperomioides. I actually took this footage a few years ago, and since then have propagated this same plant over 10 times to give it to friends. There's nothing better than having a healthy plant and being able to spread that wealth with those around you.